Yeah.
Marcio, tell us about 2004, because I believe in 2004 you were in among the best in the world. You won against Travis twice. You won against John Brzenk in the Letterman show, and it was right after you won against Travis, right after he won, like few months later after he won against Alexei Voyevoda.
Alexi.
Yeah, yeah. So tell us about
Yeah, it was a
2004.
big compliment. 2003 was when I pulled. We went to Dave Letterman show. It was I believe it was almost like November. It was 1 month or 3 weeks before the WAF 2003 in Canada. It was over there
Hmm.
December or November. It was by the end of the year, right?
Well,
Do you remember, Engin?
It was December.
Yeah.
it should be,
So
yeah. Usually it was
I
December
think
those years.
It was November then, because they call me. This is how it goes. Like they call me. It was Monday afternoon. I was working, digging holes. And then I'm like, Dave Devoto called me, Marcio, we want to be part of, we're going to be on Dave Letterman show in New York. I'm like, when? In a month? No, tomorrow. I was like, oh, tomorrow. Okay. It was 1 week after GNC. Do you remember GNC Pro Performance Arm Wrestling show they
Yes,
used to
yes,
have
yes,
in
yes.
Georgia?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I competed at 209 pounds, which is 95 kilos.
Hmm.
I lost the final to Ron Bat in a very contested match, long match we have over there. So it was 1 week later. Then they called me on a Monday afternoon to be there on Tuesday. So we went over there Tuesday, and I was lucky enough to beat both guys. It was surprise even to me, but I mean, it's more like a show.
Was
Of
it
course, you feel the
2004?
feel, but
Was it 2004 or 2003?
it was 2003. It's November of 2003.
Oh, okay. You beat Travis 1 month before he beat Alexi, and then
Exactly.
again 3 months after he beat Alexi at the Arnold's.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wow.
And
yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. As you see, I had hard matches the first day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think I was very destructive.
Brian Brandon also
I,
almost get you. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just don't, you can't play with those guys. He got a big hand. He's strong. I mean, it was a good competition there. And I had a hard time with
Sigita, you have
him, with
internet phone?
Jack Boys. And then
Sigita. Huh?
the second day was better. The second day was better. I don't know. My focus was different. And Travis was confident, even though I heard the guy saying like the other day in a news show like there was no money. It was some money. I don't know if it was $1,000 or $500, something like that. However,
Hmm.
but he was super confident over there. I think he brought friends, wife, and I don't think he wanted to lose that day, but it just happened. You know, the following year he
Hmm.
beat me, 2005, but that 2004 I beat him, and a week later I went to the competition in New York and I beat Mamuka Pachvili. It was a good
Hmm.
year, 2004.
But in Letterman show, you won against Travis, and it wasn't easy fight. And after that, you had a fight with John Brzenk as well. So
It
it
was
was
Brazil
right after
first, then
that, or
Travis.
John was before?
Yeah,
John was
Brazil
before.
first, then Travis.
Hmm.
Ah, at
Because
first
it
John,
was
okay, and
four
then
guys.
Travis.
It was Travis beat Eric Phil, and I beat Brazil.
Mhm.
And then in the end, it was me and Travis, and I beat Travis.
Mhm. And what do you think?
Another
So
It was,
question to you.
that
I will asking,
I
okay?
won the.
I think it
I
was
didn't win
very
the first.
successful year for you.
Say again.
I think it was very successful year for you, but how you see that year was a Zloty Tour where Alexei Voyevoda was in Zloty Tour, and Travis was, and John and Ron Bass and Matt Gertner. What has been your chances if you would go to that Zloty Tour 2004? Because I consider you were among definitely
Yeah,
like in a
I
level to fight
achieved.
with anyone there.
Yeah, I was about 100 kilos there, 98 kilos to 100 kilos. So I'll probably be 95 kilos, or I probably same
Hmm.
class as John. Like John, Ron, Ivakin Taras, and all those guys. But that year I couldn't leave the country. I was in the middle of the process to get the green
Ah, yeah.
card, so I believe you have to
Hmm.
wait.
I couldn't hear you. You said something to me, Janis, a while ago.
No, good.
No. You said something. You mentioned my name, but I couldn't hear you good.
I said I just want to ask to Marcio a question.
Okay. I was gonna ask Marcio, what is your record against winning losing record against Rambet? Because I always see Rambet like close, very close to each other, very close. But I don't know who won more. I have seen him beating and I have seen you beating him, but I don't know like how is it, with right arm.
Yeah, I think I beat him more. I think, just because of one tournament, I'm gonna put in my channel because my son found the DVD, so I'm gonna try to put it on a computer, then put it in my channel. It was Get a Grip. Remember Get a Grip in North Carolina?
Yeah. Get a grip, yeah.
So the story is like this. First time I ever pulled was Arnold Classic. And he beat me in the semifinal. I took third place. It was 2002, I believe, or 2000. It was 2003. 2003. He beat me in the Arnold Classic. Dave Randall took first. Ron Bat took second. I took third. Right?
Who took first? You said Jerry Cadorati. You said who said
No.
Who did you say that first?
Okay, Arnold Classic 2003 is the first time that I pulled Ron Bath, right?
No.
Right?
Who was the first place guy? You said Jerry Cadorati. You said
Randall.
Oh, David Randall.
David
Okay.
Randall.
Yeah,
Yes.
my connection is not good. Some things I can't hear. Sorry. Okay.
So he took first, Ron Bat took second, and Ron Bat beat him in a prelims. Then I lost. It was me and Ron Bat undefeated. Then Ron Bat beat me, but he started a fire inside of me because when we were on a hook for like maybe 20 seconds or more, and then before he beat me, he blinked to me and said, "World champion," and then he put me down, and I'm like, okay.
Oh.
I was
So
like,
he
okay.
is saying that you are WAF champion under 10 kilo, but look, I am better than you. Okay,
Yeah,
understand.
he just blinked the eye. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow it. The next time, then he dropped to 209. Believe it or not, he was 220. We both were 220. He dropped to 209, and I dropped to 209. Then it was qualified for GNC Pro Performance tournament.
Yeah.
So I went over there in Chicago, I think. The first match I pulled him, and it was kind of like everybody was, he was the biggest star over there, right? I went over there. I had a hard time losing to 209. I didn't sleep that night. Do you remember the Repeat Fuel, the supplement? It has a lot of caffeine. I don't know if Raymonds maybe remember. Repeat Fuel. That's how they call it. I think it's from Twin Lab. It has a lot of caffeine and some other stuff. I couldn't sleep that night. I weighed 94 by, I think Frank Bean weighed me for until 10 o'clock at night for me to wait. And I weighed 94 or something. Because the whole day I was taking, I took 10 pills of that. I took every hour I was taking two pills, because I had like 3 or 4 kilos to lose. And it wasn't going down. Crazy. No eating, water. So I managed to lose like by 10 o'clock at night. And the tournament was in the morning. I couldn't sleep the whole night because of all that thing in my system. I wanted to be Ron Bat so bad. So I think it was my third match. It was Ron Bat. I flashed him so bad. He got pissed off because it's like something happened. Did he false start? Did he elbow pump? I'm like, no, you just got smashed. And then he was because all the cameras, like local, newspaper, everything was right around him.
And this was how long after he beat you at Arnold's? How long?
It was probably like 3-4 months.
Okay.
Max.
Okay.
So it's one of the qualifiers, right?
Yeah.
So I flash him. Then I have to say, because it's my honest opinion, they didn't let me win in the final. They managed to get me fouls. I flash him again to the pad. I have pictures because my friend Flore Dutra, he was with me, so he was taking pictures. I have pictures. I have videos. I didn't make any fouls, but they found like they give me foul for starting before, then for moving my shoulder. They managed to give me 4 fouls. And I have a lot of pictures of Wombat, like 1 inch from the pad. A lot of time. I took his hand the whole day. So he ended up winning that class, but he's like, so
But this time he couldn't blink you because he lost not that way. Yeah, okay.
I flashed him 2 times so bad. Like he was like this. Boom.
I will ask you something, Marcio. You had this kind of battle with him, but you have so much respect for him, right?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
No,
yeah, I do a lot. Yeah, he's one
like
of the legends.
Beat you, you beat him. You know, you earned the respect. So
yes. Yeah.
We had dinner together the same night, but I told him, you know, I beat you, right? He was like,
yeah.
Then after that, we did the final, which is a week before I pulled Travis and John in a Dave Letterman show, and I lost to him. He beat me one, I beat him the second one, and the third one I lost on fouls. So it was very close at 95 kilos. Then the next time I pulled Ron was Get a Grip 2005.
Okay.
2005. We pulled 4 classes. Me and him pulled 231 and 231 plus, I think. Like 105 and 105 plus. So I beat him in the 4 classes. So that day I became way higher.
And after that? And after
the same year, remember when you and Farid came into 2005?
Yeah.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
I lost to him. I believe in fouls in the semifinal. I lost to Farid and I lost to Ron Bath. I took third place in right-handed. In left, I beat both of them.
What's that? He beat you? Or
2005.
You beat them left arm and they beat your right arm?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I was guessing, that sometime you beat him and he beat you, and you beat him and he beat you, but I'm just curious now, how was the end of this story? This competition.
Like I said, I beat him 8 times that day in North Carolina. I beat him 8 times, like 4 on the right, 4 on the left.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was counting only the right ones, but okay, because your left arm even 2000, he was 2006 WAF champion with left arm in 100 kilo. I mean, his left arm. Yeah, Manchester. He's not like taking attention, but just like 40-something years old man. I think he was born in 1962 or something. And he came there like 44 years, and then he beat Taras and all those guys. He won, with left arm.
Yeah, and 2 days before he won in a Masters class. And
Masters class,
class.
Yes. With right arm, he took 5th place, though.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a lot of respect for Ron Bath. He was one of the legends. The guys that I looked the most when I came to the United States was John Bruzink and Ron Bath. I mean, then I saw Dave Randall, Travis Bajan. But
Jedi,
to me, John and Ron Bath was the most important guys for me to beat.
Yeah. We were talking about Devon, Travis with the other day. And then whenever I was telling him that, Devon had, wins against Rambat, he kind of didn't take runs. Did you watch or no? Did you watch?
I saw it.
Yeah. He just underestimates, Rambat. But at the same time, those years, Rambat for sure was one of the, best guys in the US. Yeah.
Was always stronger than him. Always. To me, Travis had one good move, like one move that he perfected at the point that it could be a lot of people. But it doesn't mean he's stronger like in any other position. He's good at that one move, that hit. Yeah. And the top roll, the way he does, is very good. It's excellent.
He said that he's 1,400 to 4 against Rambat. and then later he went down to 37-3. I don't know what the truth is, but I thought they were close.
I saw Rambat beating him.
I have seen too. Yeah.
I think his record is in Travis' favor, but not like that. It's probably 60-40, something like that. I don't know.
This is what I was thinking, But Travis says that even in his dream he beats him once.
Yeah.
But
Travis said,
that is the most possible one, yeah.
Travis said in that interview that his little brother, who was 17, beat Ron Bat 1 inch from the pad when he was 16.
I don't know this guy. I never saw him.
I don't know either.
So his brother became younger while he was arm wrestling. He started at 17 and he finished when he was 60. I'm like
16, yeah.
I never saw that match happen, but I don't want to say it's true or false, but I'll see.
Yeah, Travis,
Very strong.
Yeah.
Always concrete guy.
Yeah, Marcio, you said you had a time that you were chasing Ron Bass or looking. Is there any arm wrestler right now you are chasing for and you really would like to pull or meet?
Right now, I kind of in a situation at 47 that you can't be so aggressive in anything. Like I can't be the way I used to be.
Yeah.
Last year I trained, but the first year in WAL I couldn't train much because I was so busy working 60 hours a week. And summer for me it's very busy. You're working construction site, and it drains you a lot. So I couldn't train much. But I got so mad that I lost my matches. Last year I trained a lot. Like I trained really. I put an effort, and that's why I won the Arnold's kind of easy, and then I beat Krasimir. I remember Ryan was asking me, "There's you prepare good." I'm like, I have no excuses. Whatever happens, it happens. I feel confident, and
you were so big. You were.
It was very close match. Very close match.
It was a great match. It was a great match.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, I was surprised after the first round. We thought that because we know Krasimir has endurance, but you showed more endurance than Krasimir. We're like, yeah, we were so surprised, and it was a great match. It was a great match.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I never feel like the first match because I never pull Krasi, but I always watch him. He's so good at hooking people. He's so good at top rollers. He's so good. I mean, and we have this about the same size of a forearm length, so we really good like together. So I felt him. I felt his hook, and the way he hooks is different. He looks like he hooks with a lot of supination.
Yes.
Much more like
yeah. He presses a little bit tricep, shoulder, everything he wants.
Gets in with this. Yeah.
But then I learned the first match. I'm like, okay, and he got me when I was breathing. He hit me, and then he opens. I'm like, okay. Then I prepare a little better for the other ones, and I'm like, okay, if I can't take his hand, I'm gonna hook, but I'm gonna hook in a good position, and let's see how strong he is. He's very strong, But I'm very patient too when I get to the hook, and I got in surly angles. I can pull for a long time. The way I hook, I put a lot of pressure in his bottom fingers too. I use a lot of pronation during the hook, so to make his hand tired too.
Yeah. So last year you competed in WL and Arnold's. That's right.
Yes, was in my 2 tournaments.
Yeah. So if anything happens this year, you have a plan, something, or you haven't?
Yes, it's gonna happen. It looks like it's gonna happen. The season's gonna start next month. I just received a call that they might get me a match on second or third. They're gonna do 6 events.
Yeah.
But they're gonna do it like every other week. Not gonna be like once a month.
Yeah, but you're gonna still pull heavyweights, super heavyweights. Yeah,
they don't have light heavyweight.
They don't have anything in middle. Yeah.
Why? They don't have 225s anymore?
No,
it's 200, 210 or something.
It's 205. It's 165.
Oh, it's 92, 93 kilo class, something like that. Yeah, but looking at these heavyweights, and the top is Devon, and then Michael, and then Jerry. How do you see chances against them? Any of them, and it's in your future, or you think, or can you beat those guys? Just like your real opinion, who would be a good matchup for you, and and who would not be so good. Yeah.
I think it has to be like step by step from now. Like who do I got next? Like,
Jerry.
Winning record. And but like I said, like at 47, you can't pull like too many times in a row. Last year, I was supposed to pull after Krasi. 7 weeks later, I was supposed to pull Hermes Gasparini. But I actually hurt my elbow in the match with Krasi. I don't know if it's so much with the match, but the amount of training that I put on. I was training very, very hard. And I only rest like 5 days prior to pull Krasi. And from my work, I only rest 3 days, which is a little hard work, you know what I mean? So I didn't rest much. I think, and I felt my arm in the day of the competition. It was a little, when you rest for a competition, you don't see too much of your veins. It is more relaxed, your arm, right? It doesn't feel like it doesn't pump the way you're training, like when you're training. So I was feeling like it was a little pump. I'm like, man, I hope everything works out. But I did train very hard, and after that match, I was feeling fine because I was in good shape. But then I couldn't straighten my arm when I got to the hotel after dinner. I couldn't straighten my arm. My arm was like, I couldn't close too much, and I couldn't straight. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong with my arm? I did MRI and everything to see if there's anything in the bicep, because it feels inside over here. But in reality, it was here. When the doctor said it was nothing, no problem in the bicep, but I have, of course, I think most of the guys have a chronic inflammation in a flexor, extensor, and in the elbow. So I have inflammation, chronic tendinosis.
Yeah.
So.
Marcio, we didn't get the answer, What is your chance against Devon, Michael, and Jerry? And I want direct answers. I don't want you to circle. Come on.
No, I'm not going to circle. I forgot. I just remember that.
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure,
Michael Todd is hard to pull with that style, right?
Yeah.
That style is hard for me for now, unless I learn something.
My opinion, you would do well against Jerry. I think my opinion, you would have a high chance.
Jerry will never pull. I'll be interested in pull him in the future. I want to make my way up. And Jerry is the worst opponent for Michael Todd, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to manage to get in between those guys. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes.
I think that your chance, Marcio, I'm cutting, sorry, but your chance against Devon in 225 is higher than unlimited class. Because this is your maximum capacity, you understand? But Devon can really get bigger and stronger. So it is kind of harder to pull him in unlimited class. Because Michael and Jerry has been, in heavyweight anyways, I don't think there is so much difference. They don't go any lighter, so much lighter at least. But Devon was 220. It is, I think, your chances there higher. I'm not saying that you will not have a chance to pull him unlimited. But, him being 275, you being 230 makes difference, compared to you both are 225 or something.
I would prefer if you have a light heavyweight class. I think it's more fair,
110 kilos, something like that.
Yeah, something like that, because there's so many guys at that weight. Anyways, here in Europe.
Yeah, Tatachin's there, Gasparini is there, Marcio is there.
Because if you come in and you have to be super heavyweight right away.
Yeah, or 90 kilo. 90 kilo and over is just like there is a big,
it's a big gap.
Space, yeah.
Even 105 kilos or 102, whatever.
Yeah, would work,
It's better,
Why they do this?
You feel like it's a big disadvantage.
But why did they do this? Because they want to see Devon up there, or what?
I think it's they don't have that much events, and they can only take 5 matches. So if they add another category, and without having more events, a lot of guys will not have a chance to pull at all.
Yes, but it's already so 5. How many classes already? 65. It was 185. It was.
It's three classes. Them they have 3 classes.
No. But before you said the 5 matches, so there is, if you make 5 categories, you will have 1 match in each category. You know, I mean, if you have 5 categories,
but then you will have 6 matches in a category in a year. You know, it's still very. You still cannot.
But the plan for the future for them, I think it's to have way more than that. I mean, they're doing that as a promotion, but I think the plan is to do 3 times more events than what they're doing right now.
That's what Steve told me last time. Yeah, but again, all this COVID situation really put a pause on that, and
I don't know how it's gonna be from now on. It's crazy. You guys are still locked up over there?
We in Latvia, in a few days, everything will be lifted. Basically,
it's much better right now. It's and
today.
I think European Union borders also are planning to open at June 15. So it's
okay.
Yeah, we already can travel to our neighbor countries and soon.
then most likely the World Championships will be on then.
Let's see. We hope for it.
Mircha told me that it's gonna be open.
Yeah, in Georgia it's a good situation, and we will see.
Yeah. Hopefully we will have over.
Yeah,
but Marcio, it's something. You see this racist thing. It's another.
Marcio, right now you have a contract. You have a contract with WAL. You have a contract.
Mm-hmm.
If Igor Mazurenko will open 105 kilo class at the top 8, would you consider as a
possibility to participate?
Yeah,
with this contract,
because it was a plan to this year. 105 kilo class, and then next year that there will be a 105 kilo class top 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta check. The contract doesn't allow me, right?
Yeah.
And how long more do you have contract? How long more you have?
Let me think. This is the 3rd year. It's 5 years.
Oh, 2 more years. Yeah. There.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
I mean, WL is good. They're doing a very good job. I mean, as far as promoting.
Yeah.
They raised the fan base, and it's good. I like WAL and PAL are the biggest leagues, right?
Yeah. So you will have to win. You will have to win top 8 at age of 50. So that's only that.
Man, I don't know. I hope my elbow can hold on. It's very frustrating when you have like injuries. That's what I was trying to say before. I wish I can just train as much as I can, but
you had the bicep surgery at 2015.
I have bicep surgery on the right in 2010, and I had bicep surgery on the left in 2015.
After fight with Norman Thompson, I think
I felt it. When we slipped, I felt it because I flashed him in the beginning. I don't know if you remember the prelims. I flashed everybody very quick. And then we had like a break, like a couple hours, and then I didn't feel good. I felt something like, when you have a break, sometimes it's bad, right? It's better to continue. Yeah. So I felt something. Then when I slept with him, I'm like, something's wrong. Funny thing is, before I pinned him, I felt the tendon like a line when it's gonna break, like tick 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 tick.
Yeah.
I felt it because I was pulling him down, and he was kind of going under the table, and I was holding.
He was almost with straight arm. I remember he was almost
to go up a little bit. Then I put him down because if I panic, I will let my arm go and it will never come back. Like, okay, I got hurt, and I still kept my cool over there until I finished the match. And then I'm like,
you still won that fight, but you didn't went to final anymore.
No, then the final. It's because the difference, it was big.
Yeah.
If I took second over there, it was $10,000.
Yeah.
If I lost to Normans, if I
left or something,
I was gonna be like 4th place, right? So 4th place was like 2,000, I think.
Something like that. Yeah. 3 and 4.
It was way different, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold it over here until I get tired and I put him down. I was calm.
And your arms now healed up? They are like those surgeries. The surgery, what's that?
The left arm. it's it's uh it feels like it's not the way it's supposed to be, because every time that I train a lot of back pressure or my pronator, it
Mhm.
hurts. Like my brachialis, it hurts a lot. So I don't know why. And when I try to do, like I saw you guys doing bicep curls with a Z bar like this,
Mhm.
see,
Mhm. Mhm.
I felt my tendon over here. I mean, it's let me tell you, getting old sucks.
Ah.
And you're
Just
getting
don't
repetitive.
confess that. Don't confess that. Come on. Just say that everything will be okay. Come on.
That's
Let's
what
deceive ourselves.
just
Yanis, 4 weeks,
you want
5 weeks. Yeah.
again,
Say.
you feel pissed off.
Yeah.
Yanis, 4 weeks or 5 weeks, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And then, like yesterday or day before, I did training with Sigita. Now elbow is killing me with inflammation. Can you imagine? I train with my wife.
You
Can you
should do
imagine?
it again. You should do it again.
No,
Yeah.
it will hurt more.
No.
No, you will fix it. You will fix it. You'll fix
The
it.
inflammation will go away. No, I don't think so.
Inflammation is natural process. It's natural process. It should be. If
Yes, yes,
inflammation stops, that's it. We are dying. It should be in our body. Inflammation is
Yes, but
happening all the time.
but listen, sometimes that it's not normal. It just really
Yeah.
really hurts.
Inflammation is
You
healing
can't
process.
even. I
It's
understand,
healing
but
process. Yeah.
yes, but it never heals. I do again, it happens again. I do
Then it's
it.
chronic. Then it's chronic, correct?
Yes, it is. Of course, yeah. And then can you imagine? It was there, and I trained for I didn't train for 4 or 5 weeks, and then I was thinking, oh, all is okay. Let me warm up and try. The same thing happens again. How? I don't understand. If arm was broken, you are like 20 years old, it would be okay in 5 weeks. But
Yeah.
this one doesn't go away.
Or maybe that means that Sigita is in a good shape and she's ready for a WAF.
Yeah.
She won European Championship once, so why not
Yeah.
World Championship?
Yeah, but I better be in better shape than her, if I want.
That's true. That's true.